here goes my vision attempt. 3, 2, 1. $35. That's my score. Can you beat that? Okay, here goes my vision attempt. 3, 2, 1. Greetings from chess.com. If you go to chess.com/puzzles, you will get the following options. You can train on a particular theme, you can do a puzzle battle, or you can just play a puzzle rush. That is what I'm going to do now. In this, there are 3 formats. The survival mode is one in which there is no timer. I'm going to try the 3-minute portion and see how far I can go. This position seems easy. Free knight, back rank mate. Then this is the Arabian mate. Back rank mate again. Knight fork. Some sort of a smothered mate. Yeah. Free knight. And then check and mate. I take the rook. Free rook. Knight fork. And this is a scholar's mate kind of position. Okay, I can just pick up the knight. Unbelievable, that's a checkmate. Okay, I can take knight f6 and then take the pawn. This is a back rank mate based on the theme support through the enemy. Actually I can go queen bishop b4 check first and then queen d1, so that was a deflection. I can go queen e6, so I should play my king either to b8 or to c7. I think b8 is fine. Alright, queen h7 and then f5 mate. That's a killer pawn checkmate. If you checkmate with a pawn, you get that award. Queen f3, rook f3. Yeah, then rook g2 followed by rook c2. Okay, what happens if I just take the queen? The knight did the wonder there. Queen d3, king c1. Okay. What else do I have? Is there anything I'm missing? Because I don't see any immediate win in this position. Not yet. And then, oh, bishop e4. This is the point. Okay. That took a moment. Now, again, king d7. Unbelievable. The rook is trapped. That was nice. Rook e5 and bishop f3. That was nice again. This is check, check, checkmate. And this one, I'll just take this, and then take this. Alright, knight g5. I just take and then take this. Queen c3, rook, queen takes a3, take everything. Queen check and then take the bishop. Loose pieces drop off, guys. Protect your pieces always. This is a weird position, but I sense that there's some kind of a checkmate. Yeah, that's a checkmate. That was a weird one. Okay, this is also checkmate. G4 or knight e5. I think G4. Ah, there I go. I think something was wrong there. Knight f3 check. Oh my god. Alright, bishop g5 should be winning a piece. Yeah. Queen d5. Okay. Shall I go queen a7 or just take... I think I should have gone queen a7 in this position. So that's my score, 31. Can you beat that? I'm sure you can. Practice every day. I'll be back with another attempt. Enjoy the Title Tuesday. Okay. Now I think it should be okay. Yeah, thanks for letting me know. Okay. I think you're able to hear me, right? Because I can see the bar here. And just let me know if the music is okay. So I think for the first time we see after many streams, Vansh is here. I'm playing the first round against Zulzan, and I'm going to play f4 knight h6. So let me tell you who are the players playing tonight. There is I am Sankalp Gupta, there is Karthikeyan Murli, there is Yes Nitin, and there is also Gahan from Karnataka, there is Aradhya Garg. So these are the players I see already. Vidit is playing against a woman FIDE master in the first round. And how is the sound? All good. Okay, thank you. Hi Roshil, hi Ritvik. How are you doing? Vansh Pandya, I think you have to become a chess.com streamer for that, and then you will get all the overlays. Yeah, of course, Vidit is there and we'll be keeping an eye on him. Knight c3, knight c6. Okay, my opponent is taking a lot of time in the early stage of this game. Castles, I can go h4, g4, I have h3 planned. This was my trick. So if he takes this, I take this. And meanwhile, Vidit has sacrificed an exchange, it seems. Okay, let's come back to our game. I think I can go knight d4. On knight d4, I have knight d4. If he takes this pawn, I am going to take this. That's the plan. I think even knight h4 was interesting, but this is fine. Yeah, I think maybe once you can pin a message with all the top players list. Like you put a message and I'll pin it. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, also add Yes Nitin in the list. I think you can check my Twitter from chess.com India. I just posted a tweet, and that will give you an idea about who are the top players playing. Okay, the advantage I have in this game is that my opponent's position is not that great as of now, plus he is low on time. Okay, I'm going to just develop my bishop to f4. I think he's coming to bishop to f4. Yeah, this is what I expected. So if he takes, I will take. If he plays g5, I'm going to first take on f3 and then take on g5. Things are fine as of now. No danger as such. I think now he's trying to become slightly aggressive. Okay, he wants to attack this. What if I just play bishop d7? Or maybe this knight f3 check and then e5. Okay, I can just take gf6. Yeah, this construction is solid enough. I'll go queen d6. If he goes g5, I'm going to take. I want to run with my king to the queen side as early as possible. Okay, I can take this, but that's going to be too risky. So I'm going to just stay here. Okay, so I'm going to pin this message. Thank you, Vansh. b4. So he just simply wants me to stay here with my king. Okay, I can go rook c8. If he takes, I will take back, no problem. I think this is fine because I am threatening b6 and this rook is hanging. Meanwhile, I have just seen that Sankalp Gupta has won his game. Okay, this is my threat, very simple threat. Okay, if I go b6, how is he going to support? Okay, he's going to play bishop e3 and support. Okay, so I'll go b6 first. And he wants to take my exchange. I said, okay, you can take it. Okay, still fine. I'm threatening this. On rook c5, I have queen b6. Or am I missing something? Oh, he has queen g5. Okay. On queen g5, I'll go king d6. Okay, he has d4. I have to take. There is no choice. And here I can go king e8 or king d6. I'll go king d6. Okay, this position is already quite difficult, but let's see. Rook c5, he missed it. Okay. I can go queen c1 check and queen c2. Okay. He's not really afraid of anything. Okay, this check seems like it was a good one, but nothing really happened with that check. So I'm left with very little hope. But yeah, let's see. So he wants to take this bishop, as I understand. Okay, let me just support this bishop for now. I have to take this. Okay. I have some hope for a stalemate if it doesn't play properly. Okay, draw is not a bad result for me in this game. Let's see what happened in Vidit's game. In Vidit's game, we see that he has won the game. Let's check out how he has won it. Okay, so this is the Fianchetto Grunfeld. And we have still a theoretical position. So he's playing b3, and here taking the exchange is really dangerous because then it weakens the dark squares. There's always bishop at 6 that white has to get back the exchange if needed. But his opponent did not really fancy all that sacrifice. Yeah, you see he has got all his pieces at the right squares. And all he needs is, I think, some pressure on e7 or g6. Some g4 might come in the future. Okay, he just picked a pawn. And yeah, Vidit went for a slow pace game, and yeah, this is a blunder. After queen rook c5, black should have played queen a4, but queen b6 is a blunder, guys, because who is defending the knight? It is the knight. I mean, who is defending the queen? The knight is defending the queen. So we just take rook d5, eliminate the defender, and then win the queen. Yeah, that was a nice tactic. And then, you know, as they say, mistakes come in pairs. After queen a4, bishop b5 came and he won. So this was a very convincing win. Let's look at Karthikeyan Murali's win over Tashik. So Karthikeyan Murali played his first round game against a grandmaster. Okay, so this is called the Reti opening, and in India there is one Indian grandmaster called GM MR Venkatesh. So he's very good at playing these Reti positions. If you want to learn Reti, I think you can take a look at the games of MR Venkatesh. Already white is better because number one, he has got this advantage by ruining opponent's king side structure, plus there is a knight on h4 which is willing to go to f5 anytime soon. There are not only just one knight, there are two knights, and this is just a disaster for black. Oh, seems like Karthikeyan has blundered with knight d5 because his queen has no place to go to. So in this position after rook d2, maybe he should have moved his queen or just prevented bishop e2 with rook e1. But he went b4, and after bishop e2, the queen has nowhere to go and he had to give up a piece. But despite that, he is able to win this game. That shows the power of the position. Also, yeah, with the help of his opponent, he was able to win because after ab6 there is rook a8 and knight e8 is met by maybe d6. And just winning. Great win. Karthikeyan Murali is 1-1. Let's go to NR Visakh's game. NR Visakh has also won his game against Gusarov, and he has employed the Grunfeld. So we have already seen two Grunfelds in the last few games that we have seen. I think black got a very comfortable position. Nothing to worry about. Plus you have these two queenside pawns on the queen side, two pawns on the queen side in Grunfeld, and this is a typical Grunfeld endgame. I think I fancy black's chances. I like black's position because these two pawns on the queen side, they have the ability to become a passer. I'm not convinced with the way NR Visakh played the last few moves, but still he is not in danger. Yeah, then he went on to win this. Two pawns have a long story to tell. Sankalp Gupta seems to have won a very interesting game. You can see that the queen, bishop, pawn and bishop are all there. Okay, I'm playing against a candidate master from Sri Lanka, and Vidit is playing against Mikolka 1985, and yeah, we'll keep an eye on that as well. Let's go the main line. d4, knight f6, c4. Hi extreme learner, how are you doing? And I watched your streams recently. It was good. I saw that you also stream and you're a chess.com streamer. d5, e5. I think it's rook b1. I think it's rook b1. I'm going to castle very soon. And now Visakh seems to have disconnected. I'm not sure why. Alright, I think I'm going to get b4 very soon. He should have played a4, I don't know, maybe. Alright, so this knight will go back. It will be in the piche move direction. I think knight will definitely move back. Yes, and now I can get f4. Bishop e3, knight d4. I love this square for this knight. The knight will settle on d4 now. I really like my position. Let's look at Vidit's position. Vidit has a decent position. It's a queen's gambit decline with knight b d7. Okay, he has got double bishop advantage, but the position is still balanced. Maybe black already can go knight c4, but because of these two pawns we can't really say that black has clear edge. Okay, my opponent is taking his time to think. And speaking of Sri Lanka, I have been to that country 2 or 3 times. I think more than 3. It's a beautiful country. Hmm. Okay, my opponent has taken a b4. I've just taken a b4. b6, knight d4. I don't know how he will prevent both these. Okay, I need not go to c6. I can go if I want to. I'm not forced to go there. But I would definitely like to go to e6 given a chance. Okay, knight f6. He might come to g4, so I'm just preventing it with h3. Knight. Okay, that move I don't understand, so I'm just going to put my queen to h5. I can actually go g4. Yeah, seems very straightforward. I'm giving 3 pieces here. Let's see if it works out in my favor or my opponent's. Alright, so first let me go rook b3 and attack this bishop. Then let me bring my rook. Okay, he dropped a piece. I think he just plundered it. But yeah, the position was not so easy. Bishop e4. I can just take this. Yes. Check. Okay. I'll come here. No problem. His bishop is going to be in trouble because I'm just going to double and then the bishop is going to be in danger. I can go this. Yeah. Where will this bishop go now? Okay, and if I may play, if I'm thinking of playing queen d4, he can't really take the queen because of the mate. It's a nice little move. If he takes the queen, it's a checkmate. Okay. 1.5. Fine. Now I am going to look at Vidit's game. Vidit is on 1 point, and if he wins, he'll be on 2/2. The rook on b7 is attacked, and he has to move it. I think rook c7 will come very soon. And then can black go b5? Very soon b5 could come. So first queen d7. It's not easy to play this position, I think, with less than 30 seconds. But if you get b5, b4 rolling, then it becomes easy. I think if b5, b4 comes, then maybe things will start rolling. But as of now, I don't see any definite edge. Yeah, rook. He's trying to get b5, and white is trying hard to prevent black's b5. I think he's going to take a draw. I think bishop e4, and then white has a draw. Yeah, so the game ended in a draw. Let's go to the next game. Karthik and Murli is playing against FIDE Master Watch. Okay, it's a really unique username. Rook d2, windmill. This is called windmill. And then rook takes d1. Black is heavily winning. Rook h1 is made in 3. Yeah, so Karthik and Murli has won. Let's look at his game. This is 4 knights Sicilian, I think. And yeah, it's a very interesting opening. very creative in nature, and there's a different kind of Sicilian. If you compare it with Scheveningen or Najdorf, this is a slightly different kind. As you can see, the king is on c7, the rook is on g8. Everything is very manual. It doesn't flow naturally. You have to like really study some of the positions to understand the nuances in this opening. Here bc5 was the only move I think which cost him, because bc5, black should probably go queen d5, but queen b1, bishop b1, rook b1, rook f1. This position is actually winning for white. You can just go rook d1, but rook f2. He started playing passively, so bishop f2 is the culprit. After bishop into c5, there is just one move, you know, that is chess. One wrong move and then it's all gone. After bishop c5, black is threatening rook f2 and then rook b8, and white's back rank is suffering. So that's the reason Karthikeyan Murali was able to win this game. Amazing. NR Visakh has also won his game. He moves to 2/2. And yeah, he's employed the English in this game. I think he got a stable position out of the opening. Yeah, you see, yes, okay, defend your bishop, and then when his opponent defended his bishop, now he's saying, okay, defend your rook. Now where do you want to go? So in this position, after rook d1, I think black had to play maybe bishop into e3 and give up this bishop, but that would mean letting the white side get his rook to the 7th rank. But he decided to play rook d8, which was a blunder. Okay. Sankalp Gupta also moves to 2/2. He employed the Trompovsky or Torre. This is called the Torre system, and okay, queen b3, all perfect moves. Wow, this is a nice square for the bishop because it cannot be kicked by any of the pawns, and he has cemented this bishop very firmly. This bishop will not go anywhere. And even now this knight, the rook on a5 feels very awkward. Knight could come to c4, knight could come to b3. Yeah, very well played by Sankalp. Just no chance to his opponent. Beautiful game. And we also have FIDE master Dushyant, who lost his game. And Aradhya Garg is also here. He has won the game and is now on 1 point. Gahan MG from Karnataka is also here, who recently got married. He employed the elegant defense in this game, and he has won his game. I think, yeah, he's won his game and is now on 1 point. And we see there are some top players playing: Firuzha, Hikaru, and Nepomniachtchi, and Artemev, Jeffrey Gyong, and SL Narayan is also playing. So we must also include that name in the list. Indian lad SL Narayan is also playing. I just saw his name. So welcome SL Narayan and all the best. So chat, if you're watching the games, who do you think will score top among the Indians? And do you see any of the Indian players finishing in top 3? I think Vidit definitely has a chance today. Then who else is playing? Okay, I'm playing the next game against WN Stop, and I'm white, and I see that a lot of games have also begun, and we'll keep an eye on those who are 2/2. Okay, before knight f6 c4, let's try, no, I'll try the Nimzo Indian. If he plays bishop b4, I'll go bishop d2. This is the system I have in mind. e3, bishop d3, knight f3, and then knight e5. Yeah, I'll go queen f3, queen h3. This is a crazy idea. I have g4, g5, but okay, should not work. I'm not going to try anything rash. I'm just going to play queen h3, knight d7. Can I play queen h3 here? I think it's a possibility, but I need to deal with this threat first. So a3, will it help if I play a3? Knight e5, d5. I think I'll go a3. Knight e5, I'll just take de5. Okay. And Vidit is playing against a FIDE master from Spain. Karthikeyan Murli is... Okay, my opponent has made his move. Bishop to d6. Okay, what if I go knight d7? I'm going to go knight d7. And play bishop f5 and ask where this queen wants to go. Okay, all good so far. a6. So my opponent wants to go knight e4 someday. It's very clear. So I'll just play queen h3, preventing knight e4 for now, provoking g6. Yeah, I wanted him to play this move, and I'm glad he played it. c5. Now that's the move I wasn't expecting him to play. I can go knight f4 and maybe ask this question to the pawn on b6 where it wants to go. I think he can go queen c7. That's a possibility. Okay, queen h4, knight g4. I can go queen f3 also, but yeah, queen h4 seems better. All right. Knight c3 seems interesting, but this pawn on b2 needs some help. So I'll just go rook b1, prevent rook b2 ideas. Hi, who is better, Anand or Hikaru? Akshay Mohan, you're right. Queen h3 idea. That's a very common idea in bishop d2, and it's difficult to say, but of course I can be biased and say that Anand is better. So I like his games more. But Nakamura is a very good streamer. Okay, let's get this bishop to a5. So Akshay Mohan and Abhishek, have you come to our channel for the first time? Knight b6, bishop c6, rook d1. Okay, let's see. This is my long-term threat. Okay, it doesn't fall for any of these. Bishop h2. Wow. And what about this? I will take this and play f3. I can go bishop e4, right? He can't really take this. King g1, yes, I can go here. Oh, for a moment I thought I got disconnected. Bishop a4, what is your threat, my friend? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to play king e1. Ah, that was a miss. Oh my god, that was a miss. Okay, high time. I need to get this this going. So let's go g4. That was a mouse slip. Oh my god, that was a mouse slip. Okay, let's pick at least this pawn, which I've got for free. Okay, let's get this pawn going. Bishop b5. Okay. Okay, let me get this pawn. That's too much. Okay, that was bad. The last phase of the game was really bad. Alright, let's go to Vidit's game. Vidit has won his game. He's checkmated his opponent on h7. Wow, that's a cool checkmate. So let's see. He has got his rook to f3, rook to h3, queen to h4 and queen to e7. Wow. Nice maneuver. He got his queen here, then here and then here. Okay. And Indian lad is still playing, so let's see. It's 3. Oh, okay. Good to know, Akshay. And do watch the other videos that we have, and do like the video. Okay. All right. Let's see who we have. So Karthikeyan Murali has lost his game. He lost to an international master. Vidit has won. Gahan has won the game. Great. Rook b2, knight d3. Oh, I think he won on time, or oh, it's just too many pieces up. Okay. Nitin has won his game against candidate master. Then who else? Are we missing anybody? I think I've covered all the players. Sankal Gupta has drawn his game with so he goes to 2.5 out of 3. He employed the London system this time and drew. And now Visakh has won. So I think he goes to 3 out of 3 now. Yeah. Seems like very topsy-turvy game. Rook g1 protecting this bishop. Okay. Okay. e5. e5 seems interesting, but he goes queen d5. And then he got the a2 and b2. Okay, I'm playing the next game against polite player, a FIDE master. Alright, let's get going. Okay, e4, e5. Going knight c6. Scotch, alright, no problem. Bishop c4. Should I go knight f6 or just go bishop c5? Bishop c5, knight f6, alright. I played a lot of games today with Simon Williams and we reached this position in our games. Okay, I'm going to go knight d7. I think I can go knight d7. I can also go knight e4, so why not? Knight d2 is fine. If he takes, I will just take. I don't think he will take. Alright. If he takes, I am happy to take and then play c5. So the play has been quite polite right now. I'm going to play bishop g4 soon. Yes, I get my chance and I go bishop d5. h3. I can take this, right? I'm tempted to even take this and give up the knight, but okay, I won't do something so hasty. I'll just move my knight. If he takes with the pawn, I'll just move my knight. Okay, he plays gf3, so I'll go knight g5. And I'm actually threatening to take another pawn. Okay, I can take it. I can take nh3 but king g2, so he can't take nd4 because of bd4, queen d4, knight f3, knight fork. So he won't do that. But if he does king g2, then I have c5. And then he can never really capture the pawn on d4. So no matter what, the position is very much in my favor. Let's look at what's happening on other boards. He goes f4. So let me make a move. Knight h3, king g2. That's his point. Okay. I think I can just move knight e4 back. If he goes knight d4, I'll go c5 and get a very nice position. Also knight d4, I have queen h4. Even that is good. So what about Vidit's game? Okay, knight d4, I go queen h4. Vidit is playing against Violard. Rook a3, wow, this is a move I had not really paid so much attention to. I think I'll go f6 and play fe5 so that I can activate my rook on f8. This spin is really annoying, I think, for white. I have a very beautiful bishop on b6 and I'm hoping to take fe5 soon. Knight f5. Oh, bishop f2 is forced, yeah? I don't see any other move. So I have to take knight f2 first because knight d1 is a disco. So this is pure luck. I had not really seen this move. Rook f2, I'll just take queen f2 check and then see what to do next. Knight h4, I have a discovered check. Fortunately, something is better than nothing. Okay, so now I need to make sure that this knight doesn't really meet the fate of Abhimanyu because it's about to get trapped. Knight f2, rook f2 is coming. If I go g5, fg5, fg5, g5, knight f5 is also there. Then I can play fe5. Okay, so I'm going with g5. It's a risky decision, but if I'm able to save my knight, then okay, I think it's worth it. If it takes, I will take. If it takes, I'll take f1. That's my plan. Knight f3. This I wasn't really sure. What do I do? I think I'll just take this pawn. Now I am having some pawns compensation, but objectively the position should be lost. Because piece is a piece after all. So where did I go wrong? I think I went wrong where I just trapped my queen. That was the moment. He wants to take on c5. Can I do anything about it? I think I can go rook d8 and get in d3, or first play rook f4 and then get in g4. Rook g1. Okay, I'll take this. Attacking c2. Okay. This I wasn't really expecting. My opponent just gave away the pawn, the central pawn. Okay, I can take this pawn. Okay, he wants to take this. I'll go a4. King c6. Okay. This seems like another draw, but my opponent seems like he wants to keep playing. All right. Okay, so he's going to just repeat, I think. Okay, is there a moment in which I can like prove that as a mistake or something? Let's see. Okay, let's make a draw. Alright, polite player took half point from me very politely with that endgame. Tampa chess. Okay, SL Narayan has drawn his game against FIDE Master. Tampa chess. Okay, that's new name to me. Something really strange happened in this game. With all the fireworks, suddenly it's an end game where black is like heavily better with knight d4. Wow. And then this game, SL Narayana was able to swindle. SL Narayan. Wow. This position is suddenly winning now because this pawn, this dangerous pawn, is going to fall soon. Great swindle by SL. What about Vidit? Vidit has won his game against your lord in a Moscow Sicilian. Okay. Wow. Nice checkmate. Knight on e2. King cannot go anywhere. Wow. Karthikeyan Murli has lost to a German IM. Okay. This is again a King's Indian attack, which really did not go well for white. This was a critical point in this position to play bishop f1. King f1 was necessary, but he played knight f1, and now the pawn on e4 is supported by the rook. But the rook is overwhelmed by the responsibility of also defending the queen. So after queen d1, rook d1, knight e4, black is a pawn up, and I think that was probably enough for him to win the game. Yeah, so that was it. And yes, Nitin has lost to a candidate master from Indonesia. This is a classical Sicilian, where his opponent got a d5 break quite early in the game. I don't know how good it is. Wow, okay, seems like Nitin is in a very good position. In fact, winning position is an exchange up. So how did he lose this one? This is the moment. King d8, and now maybe something like rook d4 would have been okay, but he played a4 and then knight d2 fork. This is the moment in which he lost it. Gahan has won his game against a FIDE master from England, I think, and he's tried his usual Alapin. He plays a lot of Alapins with white. Yeah, he's got a very nice position. He got queen a4. This I'm not really sure. I would have definitely played maybe something related to this bishop. Of course, this bishop needs support. So not queen g4 here. Maybe bishop b1. Over bishop b1 there is knight c3 coming. So we'll have to move the queen. Queen g4 is a mistake. After queen c8 he is in a bad position. But how did he win this? Yeah, he's in a bad position. He's an exchange down. This is an epic swindle. Okay. Still winning. Still winning. So queen c2 was the move that created a lot of chance. Oh, queen b7, and there is nobody to protect this knight on e7. That's the tragedy in this game. Okay, so that is how Gahan MG won. Shishupal Kumar, hello. Divyan Sinha, hi. How much is Paragon? Tejo Deepta Panda, I will tell you the scores. I just checked Vidit's game. Shishupal, we just forgot to pin SL Narayanan's name. So don't worry about it. SL is also playing. Divyansh Sinha. Yes, we checked Vidit's game already. He won. I think now we have a break. And I'll be back in a moment. Give me a moment, I'll be back. Hi Umang, hi Divyansh. No, Ronak isn't playing, but Vidit is playing tonight. And let me tell you the scores. Firoja is on 4 out of 4, and Indian lad, that is SL Narayanan, is on 4 out of 4 right now. And Enna Visakh is on 3.5 out of 4. That's the score. this I have now included SL Narayan's name. Alright. So we will keep an eye on Vidit's game also. He's on I think 3.5 out of 4. Okay, let me see who else is there. Oh, there are some players still playing. No, it's all over, I think. Param Maksulu is playing. Wow. I just saw his name. Indian lad, what a game. Okay, I'm playing against woman FIDE master Ellen Sotsonova from Georgia. And yeah, let's begin. Vidit is playing against Arsenio Nesterov and Indian lad is playing Denlas. 4 knights, it's going to be 4 knights Scotch. Yes. This is one of the easiest openings to play as white. You can consider learning this as white because the basic line is actually forced. Okay, bishop g5. Can I play rook b8 here? Bishop f6, queen f6, knight d5, queen b2. I think I can go there. Queen b6, bishop f6. Queen d5, bishop f6, bishop f6, queen d5. Okay, I need to defend this. I can play bishop into c3 or I can just play bishop e7. I think I'll go with bishop e7, attacking the pawn on b2. Rook e1. So I must go bishop e6, isn't it? Bishop e6 is necessary. b3, h6. What about h6? If he plays bishop h4, maybe I can go g5, bg3, g4. It's a possibility. I can go rook b4. I can go bishop g4. Yeah, this seems interesting. I'm going to bishop g4. Because on queen f4, I have rook b4. Now this is the move I had in mind. And where else? If he goes queen g3, then I can go queen e3, d4, queen e7. This is his idea. Okay. How about bishop b4? I'm attacking the knight, also threatening d4. This is the move we had in mind. Okay. This skipped. I just skipped this. Okay. I have nothing better than to go queen d6 and just take with the bishop with the rook. So the opening did not really work. My opponent outplayed me with those tricks. Okay, I can go rook d4, I think. Yes. Vidit is having a decent position right now. He has not castled. Okay. f3, let's come back. Bishop d7, no harm in playing bishop d7. The only problem in this position is that I am a pawn down, and that can be quite a big problem if my opponent converts this. And she seems to be doing quite well. Bishop f5. Can I play queen f5? Rook f5. Bishop f5. Yes, I can. I think this was a blunder. Because now I'll just take this bishop. Okay. I'm a queen up now. Let's attack this and attack this simultaneously. So where will my opponent move the bishop? Okay, let me take this pawn. Let's say king h7. Step away from any bishop f7 threats. Okay, this is fine. I'll go a5 and a4. Just soften this target. I'm going to play a4 soon. ba4, bishop hangs. That's my simple idea. I think I'm going to win this game. Very close to winning. Okay, let me go queen c2. Oh, see, this is a move I was about to make, which is actually a blunder. Okay, because queen c2 is met by bishop d3 and my queen has to say tata bye bye. Okay, queen takes rook. My opponent has blundered again. Okay, check and then queen here. I'm gonna go rook e1 soon. Okay, my opponent is going to resign soon.